Have you ever pondered the challenges that come with managing wild boar populations in areas that are really densely forested? This paper provides a comprehensive analysis of the challenging process of locating, capturing, and taming wild boars, who are notorious for their destructive activity, which frequently results in substantial damage to agricultural soil and vegetation. One incident was the observation of a herd of wild boars that were contained within a big trap. One of them, a very dominant male who had previously displayed signals of violence, made multiple attempts to flee after being captured. Clearly distressed, the smaller boars remained behind and remained there. These kinds of captures are often the result of persistent agricultural devastation, which has a direct impact on the livelihood of farmers in the area. After the animals have been placed inside the trap, meticulous measures are taken to ensure that there is no way for them to escape. In these kinds of surgeries, patience and precision are very necessary. Not only are wild boars noted for their intellect, but they are also known for their high level of aggression, especially when they are cornered. Through the utilization of thermal imaging technology, specialists are able to simultaneously monitor different groups. During one of the scenes, it was observed that both adult and juvenile boars were nibbling on bait that was placed inside another trap. Following the group's entrance, the gate was automatically locked shut behind them. After that, requests for help were made, but it was still difficult to escape. The execution of each stage of this procedure is predicated on meticulously crafted strategies and thorough observation. As the night wears on, additional traps are set and inspections are made. Another group of boars entered the trap at one of these locations, unknowing of the danger that was present, in the hopes of obtaining food. Once again, the mechanism was activated, resulting in the effective completion of yet another containment. Transportation operations commence in the early hours of the morning, well before the sun rises fully over the horizon. This timing is crucial for taking advantage of the animal's calmer state and cooler temperatures, which help reduce stress during handling. The movement of wild boars requires meticulously organized logistics and an emphasis on animal welfare, safety, and efficiency. To accomplish this, specialized vehicles equipped with reinforced cages are used. These cages are designed to prevent injury both to the animals and to the personnel involved, with added structural reinforcements to handle the strength and unpredictability of the wild boars during transport. Among the tools employed is a uniquely designed mobile trap system that doubles as a trailer. This particular trap has been engineered for versatility and ease of use. It can be quickly relocated, reassembled, and deployed in different regions as needed. This design allows wildlife managers to respond flexibly to changing herd movement patterns and environmental conditions. Once boars are successfully contained, they are not immediately relocated or released. Instead, the animals are carefully assessed within the containment system. Data such as age, sex, condition, and group composition are gathered, and behavioral observations are recorded. This information is essential for evaluating the effectiveness of the current trapping method and offers valuable insight for refining future wildlife management strategies. Elsewhere, a particularly aggressive male boar remains confined within a separate, large circular trap designed to withstand the force of a strong, agitated animal. His behavior remains consistent, marked by signs of agitation, resistance, and heightened alertness. This is not unexpected, as adult males often exhibit more territorial or defensive behavior when isolated. Trained professionals, aware of the risks posed by such animals, approach with caution. Maintaining a safe perimeter, they observe the animal's posture, movement, and stress indicators. Engaging with animals of this size and temperament demands not only physical preparedness, but also a clear and methodical approach, rooted in both experience and deep respect for wildlife. Strategic planning is essential at every step. Each member of the wildlife control team must remain focused, constantly reassessing the situation as it unfolds. Safety protocols are strictly observed, and every interaction is conducted with precision to avoid unnecessary risk to humans and animals alike. The unpredictability of wild boar behavior necessitates this unwavering vigilance, particularly in close quarters encounters or during transitions such as loading and unloading. Simultaneously, aerial surveillance plays a vital role in the broader wildlife management operation. Helicopters equipped with observation equipment are launched into the skies, flying over agricultural zones, forest edges, and open plains in search of additional herds. These flights allow teams to cover vast areas quickly and gain real-time insights into the movement patterns of wild boars, especially those traversing harvested fields and furrows in search of food. From above, observers can see how smaller groups of boars trail behind larger family units, often weaving through sugarcane fields or other cultivated landscapes. This aerial perspective not only provides strategic advantages in locating and predicting herd movements, but it also reveals the scale and complexity of managing wild animal populations across such diverse terrains. Observing the fluidity with which boars move through both wild and cultivated areas underscores the challenges involved. It becomes evident that effective wildlife management is not simply a matter of setting traps or conducting removals. It is a dynamic, multi-layered process involving advanced planning, real-time decision-making, and constant adaptation to the natural behavior of the animals. Ultimately, the coordination between ground teams, aerial surveillance units, and data analysts highlights just how intricate and demanding this work truly is. The goal remains consistent: to protect local ecosystems, reduce agricultural damage, and ensure that interventions are carried out in the most humane, ethical, and efficient manner possible. The sight of animals laboring in settings that are dominated by humans can be disconcerting, despite the fact that population management is an absolute requirement. On the other hand, interventions of this kind are frequently essential for the preservation of natural ecosystems and the safety of food supplies. While continuing to circle, the airplane is looking for any creatures that may still be present. As the temperature rises, the difficulties of the endeavor become more onerous. At the same time, ideas concerning longer-term solutions are beginning to emerge. These are approaches that have the potential to make it possible for human populations and wildlife to live in a manner that is more sustainable. There is a solitary boar that is racing along a dusty country road, and the shadow of the helicopter that is hovering over it is reflecting its course. In situations like these, precautions are taken to prevent unwarranted panic, and every effort is made to carry out the work with humanity and respect for life throughout the event. The extraordinary flexibility of the species is being reflected upon by ground crews as they continue to track movement through dry undergrowth. The fact that wild boars are able to thrive in a wide variety of situations makes it even more difficult to regulate their population control attempts. Now that the herd has moved into an open place, there is a more obvious opportunity to take action. The action, however, is never hurried. This understanding of the role that each animal plays in the larger ecological system is essential, even when population management becomes necessary. Timing and constraints are also essential components of this understanding. Evaluation of the outcomes of the aircraft operations takes place as the day comes to a close and the dust begins to settle. Despite the fact that the task is definitely difficult, it provides a significant contribution to the environment. The unchecked expansion of any species population might result in an imbalance, which is why intervention is not only permissible but also necessary. Following the landing of the helicopter, the professionals continue to engage in profound introspection. There is never a straightforward approach to managing the relationship between humans and wildlife. It necessitates making challenging choices, maintaining a state of constant attention, and most importantly, a dedication to living in harmony with the natural world. The documentation presented here offers a glimpse into the methodical and deliberate approach that was taken to address the growing problem of wild boar overpopulation. It sheds light on the combination of technological expertise, practical experience, and environmental stewardship that is necessary for such endeavors.